Hey besties, this is your girl Nazarene back again with another video. This is a long overdue video. The very first time I juiced and put it on my Instagram and Facebook story, you guys were blowing up my messages. Y'all wanted to know the recipe and basically y'all wanted full detail, and here is the video. Personally, you can put your juice in whatever container you want, but I was being very extra, so I went on Amazon and I ordered these 4 ounces bottles that I thought were very pretty because they came with like labels and stuff, so you can actually name your juice and put your name and a date on there. If y'all want the link to the bottles, please comment down below, bottles, and I will definitely leave the link in the description bar. But first, what you want to do is you want to make sure your bottles are clean. So definitely go ahead and run them under water, cold or hot. I washed mine with hot water. I don't know why. I've been washing bottles and glasses with hot water. I feel like it just cleans better. It washes better. So you definitely want to do that because you're going to be drinking from these bottles. So make sure they're very, very clean. Once you're done washing them, you can either paper towel dry them, towel dry them, or just let it air dry, which is what I did because I had to prepare the juice and I wasn't going to stand there and dry these individually, so I just let them air dry. So once I got done washing my bottle, I made sure the sink was very clean and it was free of soap. That's very important. I went ahead and I put my kale in there and washed it very well. And what I'm doing right now is separating the stems from the leaves because I did not want the stem in the juice or like when I blend the kale, I didn't want the stem to be a part of it because it would just make it look a little pale or white. Okay, now moving on to our ginger, lemon, and carrot. Basically, in this clip, I'm showing you guys the difference between organic ginger and regular ginger. Obviously, the organic ginger are more skinnier, and the regular ginger is thicker, so it has more juice, it has more flavor, but the organic ginger is much stronger. I'm going to go right into peeling my carrot. I could have blended the way it was because I did wash it very well. But I, again, wanted to just kind of make sure I'm getting every dirt out so my juicing can have a very fine orangey color. So I went ahead and put the carrot away. I am moving on to the ginger now. I definitely washed this ginger very well, so I'm not going to peel the skin off. And at the end of the day, it's a waste of time if you stand there and peel the skin off because technically you're not eating the skin. You're not going to use the skin. So I just washed it very well, left the skin on there and blended it as it was because I feel like that's all part of the juicing process. And if you have like a good juicing machine or a good cheesecloth, you should be able to extract the juice from the actual skin of the ginger, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to cut these into, I'm going to cut the ginger, the carrot into, I would say biteable size because I didn't want to put a chunk of it into my blender because I wasn't using a juicing machine. I was using my regular Ninja blender, which is very much the best to use. The last time I used juicing machine and it was just a mess. I didn't like that at all. So I just learned to kind of cut your ginger or whatever it is that you're using to juice into a very nice biteable size for the blender to, you know, blend it very well without having chunks and bits of pieces in there. So the first thing I started blending was my kale. I kind of wanted to get that out of the way because I had a lot of kale. I had more kale than ginger and carrot. So I just wanted to do that first to get those out of the way. So this is the cheesecloth I was talking about. This thing right here works miracle. You can get it off Amazon. I got mine off Temu. I got 2 large sizes for about like 96 cents. You cannot go wrong with that. So what I did was after I blended the kale, I just put that in the cheesecloth and like basically squeeze it. So during this process, you definitely want to make sure your hands are very clean and you're not touching too much stuff because you're using your hands to squeeze out your juice. Okay, next I went ahead and blended my ginger and again using my cheesecloth to, you know, squeeze the juice out. Honestly, this cheesecloth thing is the best. It works better than juicer because the juicer, whenever I use it, it's a lot messier. Of course it's faster or whatever, but it just makes more mess and it just splashes everywhere. The cheesecloth, The only downside to it is it takes longer because obviously you're manually using your hand to squeeze out your juice. So you don't get a lot of mess, but you definitely get a lot of your juice out by squeezing it with your hand. And I'm also repeating the same steps for the carrots. So once I got done getting the first batch of juice from the carrot, I went ahead and diluted by adding water and squeezing it out. I basically wanted to get more juice as much as possible. And I did do this for the ginger, and I also did it for the kale. And I will talk about this more towards the end of the video, and I'll show you guys the difference between when you add water and dilute the particles compared to when you don't add water at all. And that just basically me messing around with it, because what I normally do with that particle, I usually either cook with it, I will make smoothie with it, or I will make like burgers and stuff with it, but I do not throw away my leftover. I definitely freeze them and I use them for cooking. Moving on to my lemons, I was being lazy that day and I went ahead and blended the lemon, which was the biggest mistake ever. I did not like the way it turned out. It was too slippery. So I redid it, and I did it the way I normally do it, which is squeeze the lemon out individually. So I did not like that first lemon, so I went ahead and did it the right way. And this was a couple of days later, because there is something different about this clip. I want you guys to comment down below if you notice what's different from the first clip to this clip. I will give you a hint. It has something to do with my hand, okay? Okay, so once you extract your lemon juice the proper way, this is how it should be. This is how it should look. This is what you're looking for. This is what you want. You don't want it to be white. You don't want it to be pale. You don't want it to be slippery. You want this, because then you can also drink a teaspoon of this, or you can add this to something else apart from juicing. This is what I got. This is a lot. Whew. But yeah, it literally took me 3 hours to do all this. And there's a reason why I had them in separate jars, and I'll show you that in a minute. So for example, this is carrot juice, and this is carrot juice. This was the first batch, and this was the diluted one. So I ran this for the second time under, I think it was like 8 ounces of water. I mean, not 8, but 4 ounces of water. And that's what I got that. And then this was the first one. So that's that. And then this was the, that's the kale. This was the first batch without water, just pure straight kale juice. And then this is this one, after I ran it under the water for the second time. And this was the first one. As you can see, it is a lot more darker. This is the first, and this is the second. So that's that. And then this was the juice that I made, I think I'll say 3-4 days ago. It is still fresh. It is still nice and green because it is not diluted. It is not mixed with anything, and that's why it is it's holding the color or whatever. This one is the ginger juice. This is also ginger juice, and this is ginger juice. Let me explain the difference. This right here is organic ginger. This right here it's regular ginger. And this right here is the organic ginger diluted, like I did the other ones. Okay, so you can tell the difference and you can tell the color. I'm gonna go ahead and try to mix them in so they can both have an equal rating or whatever. So that's the regular ginger, and this right here, man, if your ginger is not having that white part underneath it like that, once it's mixed, once it's like settled, your ginger in real, I'm sorry, it's not organic, but yes, it's very thick. Even with the organic ginger being diluted, I still have that white stuff. I don't know what that is. I'm going to try to read about it, research on it and see what that is. But I'm pretty sure it's from the ginger, obviously. And if your ginger doesn't have that, let me bring it under the light. If it doesn't have that, then you're not eating or drinking the right ginger. And this was the ginger juice that was diluted with 4 or 6 ounces of water. And this is the regular ginger. Still has the part underneath it, which is good, but it is not as thick as this one. Okay, and this is the organic ginger. So you can definitely tell the difference. Your organic ginger should always look more yellow than the regular ginger. The regular ginger is very, it's very juicy. It has more liquid in it than the organic ginger, but the organic ginger has stronger solution than the regular ginger. Even with it being diluted, it still looks more yellow than the regular ginger. Last but not the least, this right here is my lemon juice. I extracted the lemon juice a little different this time around. Usually I will use my lemon squeezer to squeeze the lemon juice out, but because I've been juicing for about 3 hours, I was really tired. So earlier, as you saw in the video, I went ahead and peeled the ginger seed down, like remove the seed from in it and just blend it and strain it out because I was really tired. So I'm gonna let this sit. I just want to remind you guys that this juicing is perfect for detox, inflammation, bloating, weight loss, immunity, and energy boost. So if you're looking for something along those lines, this is a perfect mixture. But I would prefer you do your own research because for me personally, these mixtures has been working for me. So I stick with them. I drink 2 bottles per day. I drink one in the morning when I get up on an empty stomach, and I drink another one before or after workout or 2 hours before bed. This is kale, lemon, and ginger. Celery, lemon, and ginger. Carrot, turmeric, and ginger. Regular ginger and lemon. That's pretty strong. That's why I only make one. This just has turmeric, ginger, and lemon. And that's why it's a different color from the carrot. Okay, besties, thank you guys so much for staying tuned. If you like this video and want to see more of it, please comment down below more juicing videos. And definitely check out my other videos at the end of this one. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Bye.